Hello, my name is Veronica. Today I will be going over a public sector employee selection. The city and role I chose was City of Glendora part-time recreation aide. The person I chose to interview was my colleague Amanda Checha. She is my best friend and also in government work. Things we covered was the phases of the hiring process. Her title is clerical specialist, and she would first go through the screening process, looking at their resumes, making sure they match the job role. Then phase 2, candidate evaluation, phase 3, selection, and the final phase of hiring. For phase 1, what does qualified mean? It is looking at the application, ensuring that they meet the minimum qualifications, which were driver's license, and ensuring that they were able to work weekends and evenings, as this role does work for after schools, camps, and some sports games on the weekend. And with this also includes working with youth. For phase 2, this would be ranking the candidates based on their previous experience, their volunteer work. Do they have the communication skills and ability to communicate with parents and facility users, ensuring that they have customer service experience, that they have an overall professionalism, and that the applicant has references listed. Once they will invite the candidate to an interview, and it will be a structured interview full of behavioral questions, like what would you do in this situation, all hypothetical. And they will give the same questions to each candidate, just so there's a standard and that they're all being rated on the same outline of questions. Then they will be scored using a rubric, and the top candidates will be moved on to the next selection. Phase 3, this is where they will be moved on to the second interview process. It will be the best overall fit for the role. This means they met experience qualifications, and they did have references on file. Phase 4 is actually calling these references, verifying their driver's license, and there's a lot of assistance from HR here. They're meeting the employment eligibility through drug and health tests, and then they will offer a conditional job offer where they will discover the rate and the final pay for the role when they are onboarded, and the candidate will be able to determine if this meets their qualifications. If they accept this offer, then they will have a hired candidate. Key takeaways from this process is that the approach is all for fairness and transparency. They are structured so that there's consistency, and so that all candidates are ranked based on that rubric. And with this role, experience and customer service is so important, with that crucial connector piece to the community, and their references are going to be the final mark of completing the process. Thank you so much for listening. Please leave your comments in the comment section, and look forward to next week's. Thank you so much for listening, and look forward to next week's PowerPoint. Thank you.